Hello, beautiful designers. What's up? Today, I have some habits for you. Some good habits that I think you as a designer should follow. Wow, I said habits a lot. So, let's get into the video after this intro. And by the time that's happening, why don't you hit the subscribe button? Just do it, man. It's just a button. Do it. And while you're doing that, also press that like button. So, let's start with the video. The very first habit that I think all designers, especially young designers, should cultivate is listening. Listening is very different from hearing. By listening, I mean being present when someone is speaking without thinking that you need to respond. You cannot understand someone if you are not listening. Because if you're not listening, like if you're not present when they are speaking, you won't be able to understand what they actually mean. People say something, but they mean something else. It is up to you to understand what they say versus what they mean. So, how can you practice listening? It's very easy. I'm going to give you one simple trick. From the next time, if you're in a meeting or whenever you're speaking to someone, you don't have to respond to every single time. Let there be some awkward silence. Let people finish. And once they're finished, don't speak for at least 2 seconds. If they wish to continue, let them continue. Once they are done, hold the conversation in silence for 2 to 3 seconds. And after that, speak what you want to speak. Listening is something that takes practice. It's not going to happen in one day or a month. You have to invest a lot of time. You have to be patient and you have to be mindfully present. It's very taxing mentally, but it's a very good habit. The second tip is being open. Being open to ideas, perspective, likes and dislikes. We as humans have biases. We like something, we dislike something. But as a designer, biases are technically a no-go. Because in design, it happens. Sometimes you'll come across user behaviors that are very strange for you. You can't understand, it doesn't make any sense to you. But the people who are using your product, they like it, they behave in that way. So you have to be open to them. You have to adapt to them. You have to design in that way. And you have to let go of your bias, of your opinion, to create a design for your users. That's why being open is a very good habit. Habit number 3, learn on a daily basis. You can learn via books, via podcast, like listen to podcast like I do. You can watch YouTube videos, tutorials, read Medium blogs, articles. The reason I'm telling you to make learning as a habit is because learning helps you keep updated and relevant. And being a designer, it's very important that you stay updated and stay relevant to the industry, what people like, what people don't like, what are the trends, and that helps you become a better designer. Habit number 4, and I'm a very big advocate for this, document. Document your designs, document your process, document whatever you do. When you document and trace back to your designs or go back or visit back your designs, everything is written there. You don't have to figure it out. Second thing, when you do knowledge transfers, KTs, or when you invite some other person to collaborate on your designs, when things are documented, it's very easy to transfer the knowledge that you had during and after that project to the person you're collaborating with. You don't have to spend a lot of time in that. Everything is there and it's easier for them. It's easier for your team to collaborate. It's easier to collaborate. It's simple, man. Why am I saying a lot? It's easier to collaborate when you document. And it's easier to remember when you document. And I know documentation takes time. It's a process. Then again, I'm saying it's a habit, man. That's what you have to cultivate. Habit number 5, organization. By that, I mean organization of your files. Man, I cannot stress anymore. I hate when I see a file that is not organized. It's very difficult to work in an unorganized file. I don't want a file with the layer name rectangle, copy rectangle 64, rectangle, copy 69. Why are you doing this? Why are you making me go through that pain? I know it's time taking, it's a painful process, but you don't have to do it at the end of your project. What you can start doing is, as soon as you create an element, just rename it whatever that is. It'll be very helpful for people you are collaborating with. Not just collaboration, if you're writing solo, if you're a freelancer or you work on your own, organizing your files, again, it's a part of documentation. Organizing your files helps you and makes your life very easy when you visit back a project or a file. When everything is organized, it's very easy to find stuff. And habit number 6, start building your social media presence. Social media helps the world know who you are as a person and as a designer. Now, I'm not saying start spamming your Facebook, LinkedIn with everything that you do in a day. I'm not asking for that. I'm just saying put your work out there so the people can see your work. Dribble is an amazing platform. It is considered social media, I think. Instagram is another place where you can put content with a little more personal touch and a personality. Behance is a good platform to showcase your work professionally. So choose your platform, and LinkedIn is a good place to connect with senior designers and folks. This is how I use my social media. Yeah, so create social media content. It helps you connect with the world better, and it helps the world again. It helps the world know who you are as a designer. What are your skills? What can you do? What are your limitations? What are your strengths? What is your style? And the difference between a good designer and a successful designer are two things. First of all, the connections that they have built. Second of all, the social media presence that they have. Social media can help you build connections. So it's very important. It's a two-way thing. By the time I started doing these YouTube videos, my podcast, and creating a lot of content, a lot of people have reached out to me, and I have made some such good connections that I haven't done in such a long time. And I don't think I would be able to connect with such amazing and good people ever if I haven't started doing all this that I'm doing. So I'm not saying start a podcast, I'm not saying start creating YouTube videos, but start putting out your work on social media so people can find you, so people can know who you are. And it also helps you find a job. Yeah, social media helps you find a job. And honestly, I have received 3 to 4 job offers just from social media, just by posting my work out there. So it has its advantages. I know it's hard work, and I'm not saying that you have to post like 10 posts on a day, or at least have to post one post daily, but one post a week. It's very easy. It can be doable. Choose one social media, whatever you prefer: Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, YouTube, podcast, TikTok, but TikTok is banned. Any of those apps. Instagram Reels is new. It's something that is trending. So you can do that. So that's it, guys. These are all the habits that I have so far. There are more habits that I think every designer should cultivate, but I won't overwhelm you with a lot of it. Let's start with these 6 habits. Let me know in the comments if you follow any of these habits, or if there's any habit that you think a designer should cultivate. A good habit that you follow that you think other people should cultivate. Post in the comments. I love to hear about them, and let's help everyone and build this community better. So I hope you like this video. Click subscribe and like this video if you like it, and also share it to someone who needs it. Until next time, this is Manamadan. You are watching UX and More. Chinkwe.